What's up, YouTube? Welcome in for some more Balatro. This run showcases the last thing we needed for 100% completion of Balatro, the Jokerless challenge. I had only played Jokerless a singular time before this during a multiplayer match with a viewer, which is why it's already counted as 1 in the menu screen since I won against said viewer. As such, being very inexperienced, I was expecting this particular challenge to take forever, but I actually ended up winning on my first try, getting an extremely lucky straights build. As always, if you like what you see here, subscribe and like the video for daily Balatro content. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, let's do Jokerless. Run predictions. Everybody vote nope, because we are definitely not catching this W first try. We are absolutely not catching this W first try. Lock in, vote everything on no. Smash like, bro. I can't. Smash like for better flush, even though we didn't need it. Shock secretly was rooting for Jack Smith. Kinda. No, I'm rooting more for Hollow Knight. That's what I'm having the most fun with. Straight flush, right? Wheel? How is wheel not banned? Are we dead ass? Are there any restrictions? Buffoon packs are banned. Any buffoon generation. Acorn, Leaf, and Heart are banned. So it's a 50-50 Violet Vessel? Do I have that right? Are we dead ass? It's a 50-50 Violet Vessel. Okay, that's good knowledge. Okay, we got there. We just need a seance, or not a seance, Jesus. We just need a spectral pack with a Ouija, and then we win. That is not a spectral pack with a Ouija. Low-key, I feel like either of these are something that we could do long-term. Maybe we go straights, since we have Wasteful here. Been trying to unlock the Jokerless challenge, and I didn't realize that about Anti-8 Boss Blind. Hot damn. Yeah, that's horrible. Typing in chat just to prove I'm a believer. You're getting rug pulled, bro. All of your points are being snatched away from you in an instant. I'm sorry. All right, let's just go straights. They scale well. Let's go straights with the Wasteful voucher. Sure. Spending a lot of our money this early, which is kind of sad, but I believe. All right, I immediately don't believe anymore. Can I have a retry? Wait, no, I'm cooking. We're fine. We're actually not fine. I'm off by 5 points. You gotta be shitting me. Why did everyone believe? Because I told them not to. That's literally the reason. All right, I think Hermit is not worth holding on to here. Telescope this early? Wait, this might actually, the believers might actually get paid out. Believers might genuinely get paid out. Telescope this early is actually like insane. I think we definitely go for low straight. Jesus, I know game terms. Smash like. This does not win? No. 595. Why does that haunt me? Anyway. We're a faith-based community, I see. And it looks like it. All right. We're at interest, which is pretty pog. Straight flushes? No, surely not. Let's go Emperor. All right, we can Tarot block with this, and we could actually unironically play a straight flush, I guess, with that, because, like, what else are we doing? What's the Joker for Tarot straight with Ace Generation? Superposition. I wish we could do 2 Jambles at the same time. What's the other Jamble idea? I think we're just saving money. We might actually want to sell this so that we can get Telescope, because Telescope is like Telescope is insane. Telescope is invaluable is what I wanted to say. I'm seeing a pattern today. Whatever I don't vote for wins. Sag. Hello, straight. It never happens. Let's just play a shitter. Hello? Thank you. Jesus. Probably going for a low straight now. That settles that. Okay. Is this even... No, this wins, surely. Yeah, we're chilling. Gamble whether it gives us Vessel or Bell. Dude, I mean, if we're... Okay, real talk, if we are planning on going straights, Bell is actually just as bad for us as Vessel. Did we get the 80 card deck? Yeah. We got the 80 card deck. We second tried Golden Needle and first tried Cruelty. So now all we need is Jokerless. I actually, so funny thing, since you're Vagabond Balatro, Mr. Multiplayer Man, we actually already have the achievement for all of the challenge deck runs, because on this profile before I unlocked Jokerless, I played a match of multiplayer against somebody and they said, hey, let's do Jokerless. I won that match and apparently that counted as winning Jokerless. So even though that's the only time I've ever touched Jokerless in my life, I already have the achievement for Jokerless. So smash like for cheating, right chat? Hell yeah. The wheel here is really bad. Jokerless easy, true. What's a Balatro hot take you have? Baron his ass in 99% of circumstances. That also shouldn't be a hot take, but it definitely is. Jokerless is so easy when you cheat. Dude, for real. People just don't get it. Now Jokerless Black Deck Gold Stake. Who do you think I am? Doc? Are we for real? Shouldn't have asked. I'm hurt. L take? It's not an L take. It's not an L take. Okay, well, there goes all of my points. There goes all of my points. Wheel just killed us. It's so over. It's so over. Jack 10, we have 7-6-4. I guess it would be Bell or Vessel, so the colors line up better. Eh? Oh yeah, because our deck is also going to be inconclusive because of wheel shenanigans. So we have 7-6-4. We could fish for a 5. There's only 2 5s, and that might actually be less. Fish for a queen. This is so buns. I think we go for the high straight. We only have 1 king, but we have decent amount of 10s, decent amount of 9s. Let's go for the high straight. Tragic. We have 1 king, and that isn't even a guarantee. There's like no way that we go for the high straight here. We just need to bank on hitting a 9. If we hit a 9, we win. If we don't, we lose. Flush? Flush isn't enough points. Okay, we actually hit a king. That's crazy. What? We're still in it. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's pretty pog. Hermie is phenomenal, as is Overstock. I'm actually fully erect right now. That's crazy. Hungman into Saturn. Yo, we're actually doing this. Let's sell the wheel. Buy the Hungman. After C++, you've been so lucky. It's just the infinite money glitch, so to speak. Is fooling for a Saturn here better than a Hungman? I think so. We're going to start to need to get some enhancements as opposed to just Saturn cards, though, which is a little bit awkward. All right, that was buns. No enhancements, big sad. No shock, you're pretty pog. No Ginger, you're pretty pog. I appreciate you saying that, man. W Ginger in chat. I'm going to hang just 2s here. No, I'm hanging the ends. And then we'll just go for... We'll draw to an inside straight, sure. Well, smash like. We did it anyway. Huge. Straight scaling is so nasty in white stake, man. That's actually wild. Lovers is not the enhancement that I was talking about. We can take a bonus jack and a foil, steel 4 doesn't really fit that agenda. Straight pog, huge. It's our boss, the window. I don't think we pivot straight flushes if I'm keeping her a stack, so maybe we just do this for more points. Ginger, he's too loyal to his girlfriend. I'm sorry, but you have to let go. Crazy chat. We could definitely keep the 9 here, but I think seeing more cards is more valuable. Go for the straight with the bonus card. Surely this wins. Yes, it does. Ginger syrup with the 69 bits. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hermit into Saturn. I can't stop winning. Mega Celestial is worth. We'll take... I guess Full House is not a horrible backup plan. I'm neutral on Ginger, followed by Ginger Dono, followed by now it's W Ginger. Wow, cheese. Wow, cheese. Is planet blocking maybe worth, actually? With Telescope, I kind of want to say no. When we have Telescope, I do not think that is worth the money. Huge straight. Dude, Saturn just scales so disgustingly. Like, what? Gambling makes me want to eat cement. I mean, there's still many a way that we get cooked here. Like, this is... We're doing well right now, but this is like... This is definitely not a... just a straight-up winning perspective, right? All right, so it's looking like we're doing face card things. So let's maybe put Empress on like jacks, and then we can glass our higher. I don't want to glass anything too early though, because if we glass, I guess we could glass a jack right now because we have an extra jack. But like if we glass stuff and then it breaks, stuff that we care about, I should probably preface that with. Then we're like really sad, right? Maybe let's just use mult cards right now. Let's go next. Seed money here is also not insignificant whatsoever. We have 976 is good enough for me. It's good enough for the game as well, apparently. Maybe we just pop a Justice so that we can see more in the shop, because we are going to be having a lot of money. Let's use a glass card here and just hope that we deck fix with it. Stop being weird, chat. Shock is way too young for me. Very true. Very true. Ginger, no offense to you whatsoever. It's just how it is. You're far too old for me as well. No offense, man. That's not even a joke. That's just, you know, it's just how it is. Is there a reason to go face cards in Jimbo list? Not really, but we have the extra jack. That's literally the entirety of my like consensus. I keep forgetting we have seed money as well now. We should probably like play into that instead of just spending all of our doubloons. We have no glass anymore, but this 8765 is like super enticing, so let's discard the Mult Queen. Huge. Okay, so this, we do not win guaranteed on the eye, which is actually really tragic. We need a glass card that we can take into the blind with us. That also works. Straight is so nice just because glass later in the game is going to be like insanely good. This is a really bad draw. Guess we'll go low straights. Okay. Huge. Do this for right now. If this doesn't win, there will be a brick of shit in my pants. Okay, never mind, we win. 17K. Huge. I'm like reverse Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't date anyone under 24. Yo, that's kind of a W, though. Do we care at all about Director's Cut? What bosses kill us? Water kills us. House probably kills us. House might not kill us with 4 hands, 4 discards. As a noob, I still don't see why glass is good if it breaks, unless you want less cards. Glass is good because it can deck fix. Sometimes you do want less cards, and in that case, glass is not only more score, but it's also just you can break the card and then you're good. But it's also not guaranteed to break. And ×2 on top of your score. Like, it depends heavily on the hand that you're playing, but since we're playing Jokerless specifically, the challenge deck run, we have a level 11 straight, which is 34 mult. A glass card right now is a plus 34, is the equivalent of a plus 34 mult Joker, or a ×2 mult Joker, one glass card, and we can play 5 of those in a hand. That's the majority of the reason why glass cards are so great. We have, bro, what am I doing? We have seed money. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to fucking lock in. Jesus. 98765. That's a straight, and we have a mult card. That probably wins. Huge. Pog, Temperance, Pog. Yeah, Temperance is so good here. Temperance is so good here, chat. Y'all wouldn't get it. That's nuts. That's why glass is good. Exactly. Hanging them is pretty sick. Okay, I know I just said we need to play into seed money, but we're getting so much good stuff in this shop. Probably go for the Hierophant. We can actually hang our low cards here. I don't want to get rid of the ace because it's buffed, but we should probably get rid of the ace. I'm trying to collect a MILF harem if any of your moms like redheads. That's crazy. W Ginger for that, for real. Maybe we keep the Hungman so we can fool it. Let's just use the Hierophant in this pack. Everything else there was kind of meaningless. Crack the Celestials so we can get Saturn, and then let's also use the let's also take the Magician, just because lucky cards this early will also grant us a lot of value. Let's hang 3s. Go for high straight. Wild Message. Hey, bro's honest. Bro's honest. That's respectable. Okay, maybe now we just go for a 7 or a queen. These are lucky cards immediately. No, we're getting to the point where straights don't carry us in one hand. Damn, chat. What the fluff, man? Low straight is now more enticing, despite the fact that we've hung so many cards. It's a bit awkward. Definitely paying to get that shit out of my hand, because I would rather not die this late. No shot. Okay, we're chilling. I'll ask, don't worry. Even wilder message. Why do I get so many temperances on this challenge? This actually just has to be rigged. When people say every Balatro like profile is personalized, I'm starting to believe that, bro. Monoclay is actually really bad here. Chariot makes it a lot better. Streamer luck. Yeah, but that's like the reverse of streamer luck. Chariot death here is actually like generational. 3 2s. I think we just go for the low straight even when we've hung cards. That's like kind of insane for us. Make a steel king. Even steel with this build is disgusting. We have 37 mult on straights, so the first steel is like plus 15, and then the second steel is like, what, plus 25? Like, steel here is just nutty. Yeah, 2 steals is 38k. What is this luck, man? Streamer luck. Clearly. Paintbrush is phenomenal. Let's take Hungman into Arcana pack. We don't take second one so as to not screw up Econ. Tragic Arcana pack. Our Arcana packs have been so ass, man. Every meaningful tarot card that we've picked up, I feel like, has been from the blinds. Did we buy Director's Cut? No. Ox is an issue. Ox is actually a really big issue. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. No luck, just pure skill, obviously. True. Mod that chatter. Mod that chatter for real. Pure skill, no luck involved. Smash like. I was gonna say this doesn't win, and then we got the lucky card proc. Game, kill him, please. Nah. I'm locked in. Chariot is huge. Into Arcana. Don't give me dog shit. Why did you give me dog shit? I really asked nicely. Lucky cards are all skill. True. True. I'm gonna spend money to find the winning straight, for sure. Hello. There we go. I'm gonna hold that chariot because I don't think we need it here with one in hand. Yeah, we're chilling. We will need it next boss and above, though. All right. There's literally 0 chance that we dodge playing a straight here, so now we just spend all of our money in this shop because there's actually just no way that we don't play a straight here. That's just kind of how Jokerless works. We have no levels and anything else, and no score from any jokers because we don't have jokers. So we're just spending every single dime that we have, which feels really bad. That's actually like, for all the good luck that we've been having so far this run, that's actually like terrible for us, but it is what it is. We've been hanging lower end cards, so I don't think that 5 is worth it, even though it's a really nice card. Take the Chariot Death, take this. I've seen 30 wheels this run. I've seen so many wheels and so many temperances, and we just can't take either, which feels really bad. I think Chariot Death is definitely worth keeping in this hand. Maybe Justice Death is worth it more. Pop a Hermie, one more reroll, pop a Saturn. Go next. I'm cool to just make a glass 4 because we're hanging low cards anyway, right? So if the glass breaks, we're chilling. Okay, so I don't know what FRS means. You know where your point scoring comes from? Could you explain to a relative Balatro noob like myself what to prioritize besides just getting money? Like in what sense? I need more like context, I guess. Because money is very important, but once you have money, you want to know where your point scoring comes from. So like, if you're maybe not making as many chips, planet cards are like a good source of chips. In this challenge, explain to a relative Balatro noob like myself what to prioritize besides just getting money. Pretty much nothing, honestly. Money. So you want to level up a hand. You want to level up a hand for Jokerless just because that's where all of your points are going to come from, because all of the enhancements that you're going to care about is times mult enhancements. It's the same thing as just regular, like in regular Balatro, the most impactful jokers usually are going to be times mult jokers. It's the same thing here. We care a lot about steel because that's times 1.5, and we care a lot about glass because that's times 2. So we want to level up a hand. That scales really nicely. Straight is really good for this because we have if we had like a level 15 pair, we're maybe getting like 200 times 17. Whereas if we have a level 15 straight, we're getting 450 times 46. And we want this number here, this red number in our hand, to be really large so that we can X-Mult scale it with glass cards and with steel and stuff like that. Deck fixing, usually one-hand level ups, econ enhancements, not in an order, yeah. I mean, right now we don't even really need deck fixing just because we have the +1 discard. If we didn't have the +1 discard, deck fixing would be a lot more important to us. But for right now, we're kind of chilling. We could skip for investment tag, but if we're gonna skip for either of these econ skips, I think handy tag is just way better. But I don't foresee us doing either of those just because we're not really in a place to win here. Thank you makes perfect sense. Also, thanks, chat. Yeah, no problem. Thank you, chat, as well. Focus on acquiring a single high-value card like Red Seal or Blue Seal before copying another as well. Yeah. Is antimatter banned? Probably not. If blank isn't, I doubt antimatter is. Antimatter is. What? Why? There's no... Okay, whatever. Yeah, antimatter is banned, apparently. I mean, we can take blank to get it out of the pool, I guess, but it doesn't do shit outside of that, so, like, who cares? Shock, I gotta go to bed and have an amazing stream, and better than Doc Spectred. Bro just said better than Doc Spectred. Mod that chatter. Mod that chatter immediately. King, queen, jack, 10, 9. We don't need the 8 in theory. Okay, apparently we don't even need the 9. That's pretty sick. How many kings do we have? Because I want to death the steel so that we have a higher density of steel, but I don't want to make too many kings because that makes straights a little bit finicky. I guess we have an extra jack, so it's not like horrible. I think we can save this. I also don't know if this wins. I'm assuming it does. It especially does if we get a lucky card hit. Okay, it does. 43k with 1 steel, 2 molt. It's not that bad. So we're already winning boss blind with 2 glass cards, right? Maybe having 0 joker slots is what makes jokers not appear. So if you somehow got it, you could get a joker. That... you might be onto something. I don't know, but you might be onto something. They probably banned antimatter just in case someone figured out how to bug a joker in. I mean, maybe. But you have 0 slots, so would that even be like a possibility? I don't think we can take that handy tag. That's what that's called, right? Handy tag? Yeah, handy tag. Smash like. Game knowledge and all that shit. We don't have any steel in hand right now, so we're probably just banking on playing 2 straights. Now we have steel in hand. I think now we copy it because we don't get out. I don't even know if we get out if we copy the steel, but it at least makes us feel a little better. Okay, 2 steel is 60k. This boss is 70k, so we would really like to see a justice card. I guess Chariot is not that bad. Take Chariot, Hungman. I don't think we need any more... like, at this point, we could take the Celestial Pack just because we have Telescope, but I think extra levels in straights are just pennies on the dollar at this point. We need to be saving money for, like, meaningful enhancements. Oh, all of our steel is hearts. Oh, that's not bueno. I did not peep that. Oh, we're dead here. Like, almost assuredly. Unless I somehow play, like, 3 straights, in which case I'm might literally be better than Doc Spectered. But, yeah, more than likely we die here. Is top-up tag banned? Yeah, all of the Joker creating tags are banned. Never say never. I mean, I'm not saying never, but, like, it's very unlikely. We have +1 discard, so, like, that helps, but I don't know, chat. I might as well save the steel card for the next straight because we need to play 2 straights anyway. Right? Well, how much did... what was the small blind? Small blind was 35k, and we only got past that by having steel in hand. So I think we need to steal something here. That's actually super awkward. We need to steal something, and then we need to keep it in hand for like the rest of the time so that we can play it into another straight. That's actually so bad for us. I think we just die. 42k. Okay, that was actually an amazing top deck. Do we have Jacks in the deck still? We do have Jacks in the deck still. Quillsoft with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. We do still have Jacks in the deck. That's actually really nice for us. Are we going to draw them, though? I mean, we only need the 1, and then we win. Okay, this is going a lot better than I thought. Huge. Me when she Latros my balls. W first chat. Holy shit. Never say never, man. I didn't. I just said it was on, like, Observatory is actually so incredibly good. And we got Cerulean Bell. Cerulean Bell's actually like we're breathing a sigh of relief that we didn't get Violet Vessel, but like Cerulean Bell on a straight build is like debatably more tragic than Violet Vessel. Like Violet Vessel is obviously really bad, so like we're breathing somewhat of a sigh of relief, but on a straight build, Cerulean Bell can be catastrophic if we get really bad RNG. Like that could just straight up murder us. Paying attention to your boss blinds is even more important in this challenge. I want to take Observatory so badly, but it's also like, what are the odds of us just getting a straight card in our hand? Because we have no blue seals in our whole deck. So I think saving money is probably more impactful. How much is... this is 50k. So we can get through this with 1 steel, right? I think we actually just barely can't get through this with 1 steel. Cow with the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Garbage tag gives us 39 bucks. I don't think that's relevant. We just really need glass. I almost want to, like, it's really bad for our interest at this point, but I almost really want to take this Mega Arcana just because, like, we're tarot blocking so much in this shop, and if this has a Justice card, we just win. One more level in straight and one steal. I don't even know if that does it, because that's only one level in straight is still only, like, plus, what, 4.5 molt? I don't think one molt card is the difference. The equivalent of one molt card is the difference between us getting out here. This is a really risky play, but I'm going to go for it. Fool Chariot is not that bad. Everything else in this pack is, like, actually terrible, though. Fool Chariot is not insignificant, but everything else in this pack is complete and utter ass cheeks. Like, actual Duke stains. Observatory can be procced with either Fool or Saturn. Both are quite common. Oh, true. Oh, that was actually a line and a half, then. Relying on there being a Fool in this pack. That's actually so true. Ugh. All right. Well, I mean, there's like no reason to not take anything, right? Because it's like we just popped a Fool, so there's no reason to save anything for our Fool. So let's just, I don't know, pop a world card here. Actually, we should have skipped, because that can maybe put us into straight flush territory now if we draw poorly, and straight flush is like significantly worse than straight. That was actually such a misplay in retrospect. That was actually such a misplay in retrospect. All right, let's take this Saturn card. I think that's going to be like the last Saturn card that we take. I think we're completely fine to win here now. We'll put Steel on you. Priestess is also just freelo with Observatory. Not necessarily, though. Ooh, we need 2 straights. That's not impossible by any means. I think we just go for another face card straight. I'm going to cycle the Steel just because I want to hit it. Okay, huge. Plus $3. Plus 20, please. Damn. No lucky card proc. One straight unassisted was damn near 20k. Wait, this is actually like doable just by straights, which is actually kind of nutty. Death card, please give me Justice. Oh my god, Hermie. Bad day to be a doubter. Take the Devil card just to block. Horrible rolls. Let's maybe go for an Observatory line here. Take the Saturn card into a potential Fool in this pack, since we're tarot blocking a little bit. Tragic. Okay, but we do get Justice. That's not insignificant whatsoever. Justice with Death here is actually insane. We need to hit this Queen. That is top priority right now. Hitting that Queen is actually so important. I don't think we go one more. I think we keep interest. Hitting that Glass Queen is like, we need to cycle through our entire deck to do that, because that's how we win. I think we don't do that until the... No, we need to do it right now. Especially with no Steel on the top deck. We need to do that, like, ASAP. Bro may win Jonkerless first try. That would be insane. I'm still, like, not confident if I'm keeping it a stack. Like, we've gotten really lucky, but I'm still not confident in the slightest. I think this boss probably kicks my shit in, if I'm being honest. Bro said 1, 4, 8, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing ABQ. What up, biatch? That is a crazy reference. I love that. Maybe we just play a straight here, unassisted, so that we can top deck more stuff. Because, like, if we don't play the straight here, we're throwing away so much shit that could potentially get us straights. I guess we're not, because we're throwing away, like, low cards. I think it's fine to just play the straight here. Money proc, plus $20. Plus 20 molt. That's not insignificant either. Glass 4. Tragic. That's, like, never getting played ever. Steel 2. Tragic. I will spend $3 on trying to top deck this straight. Need an ace or a 9. Hella 9s, 1 ace. Okay, there's our Glass Queen, actually, as well. When did that 4 get glassed? I think we glassed a 4 to get through a boss or some shit. I don't remember. Or maybe we, like, put it in our... Maybe we, like, Justice something in a pack to put it in our Fool. I don't exactly remember, but... I'm not too worried about it. When we used Justice on the 4. Thanks, Schmeckles. W Schmeck, for real. Let's make a glass card just because there's always a chance that we hit another death, right? And if this breaks, we still have one glass card and a hella steel, so we're not like super upset about it. This is actually a really good hand to gauge like boss blind. I mean, boss blind, we kind of have to go into boss blind with either Justice Fool or Death Fool and just hit the glass card. Because boss blind literally cooks up. Like, boss blind makes it so that even if we draw a straight, we literally can't keep any steel in our hand unless we get extraordinarily lucky. So, like, realistically, this would be a great way to see where our score is at. Glass breaks, unfortunate. Gold 10. Yeah, I should have made a gold card there. Okay, Death Fool. Wait, Death is huge here. There's also... I'm not going to pop the Fool immediately because there's also definitely still an Observatory line here. Wait, there's absolutely an Observatory line. No. Observatory here is huge. We're taking that regardless of what's in the Arcana pack. Saturn card, pop Fool. That actually makes Bell specifically so much easier, and we pop a Justice card. Holy shit. That's actually so pog. We could take a Hungman, but then we don't have enough for a reroll, but we don't have enough for a reroll anyway, so let's just take the Hungman. Plus 2 cards to draw. Alright. Ass selects the steel. Can't even play the straight on the top deck. Actually tragic. Butt cheeks. We can play a straight here, but it's not a very good one, so maybe we just want to discard. Find glass. I think that's what we want to do. Oh. This might be GG. With Observatory, this might be GG. Let's put this here in case we get a lucky card proc. Oh, with Observatory, it's just actually GG. Let's go, first try Jokerless, man. Let's go. Oh, the straight gambit was insane. Holy shit.
I try so hard to be the bigger man. You left me scarred.